Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future. Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Greetings, Star Cadets! I, Captain Paxar, am speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today we conclude our special three-part mission with Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, as he deals with a traitor's attempt to conquer the moon Herculon and flies a mission to restore the heat of the sun. Stand by for action as Rocky Jones triumphs over the Cold Sun, Part 3.
Rocky Jones, Space Ranger. Starring Richard Crane. In The Cold Sun, Chapter 3. When we last saw Rocky Jones, he was preparing his spaceship, the Silver Moon, to carry a trotanic missile to fire into the sun in an effort to regenerate its heat. While another spaceship, the XV-9, stands loaded with a second trotanic missile, ready to blast off.
Who is it that wishes to speak to Pint of our tongue? Brrr, it's too cold.
But it's going to get colder.
Oh, then let me close the windows.
How would you like to escape? Get clear away from Earth.
Oh, you want to rescue Pint of our tongue, though? You like Pinto, huh?
Like if you want. I need you. Can you pilot a spaceship?
Bah! Let me tell you about the time that Pinto went to...
Get me to Herculon, and I guarantee you freedom and great rewards.
But, how Pinto get out of here?
With these. Most of the Space Rangers are on courier duty. The rest are working in the repair hangar. Meet me on the blast-off platform as soon as possible.
Get Pint of our tongue, though, is on the coast first. Never mind. Pinto is a very brave man. He goes out into the cold.
I checked the trotanic missile, sir. She's all fastened down and ready to be carted to Tarita. Well, I sure hope the flight will be successful, and, I'll sure be rooting for you here on Earth.
Thanks, Biff. Lena will be on the flight for charting and navigation, sir. And, I'd sure like to have Biff ride with me.
Of course, Rocky.
Drake and Rocky?
Yes, Dr. Reno, in the control section.
Thank you.
Oh, there's Pinto Martando's good friend. Pinto goes like this. 1, 2, 3 times. Here's Pinto.
Come on before it's too late.
Dr. Reno, look at the... Pinto Martando! Dr. Reno, he's a...
The little fella,
I planted a bomb to explode the Silver Moon's trotanic missile.
Not goes off. Bang.
Rocky,
Yes, ma'am.
the synchronizer. It's the XV9 blasting off.
Come on.
The trotanic missile, it'll explode.
The Secretary Drake, Rocky, and Vic, they're all up there.
Pinto Martando likes a trip to a nice warm place like Herculon, but he doesn't like a trotanic missile for a bedfellow. Couldn't we shoot it off someplace into space?
The missile can only be projected when the ship is in standing position. Fire on board is our only worry. As a security measure, Professor Mabry and I designed these buckles to carry the discharge fins. One for Rocky and one for the pilot of the XV9. They were to be briefed on how to install them at the last possible moment. The missiles are harmless without them.
So, DeMarco's de Souza is your buddy, huh?
Where are you going with the spaceship and the trotanic missile?
We're going to Herculon, little fella. And the missile, she's going along for the ride, just like you.
Go on back in the ship.
Rocky Jones will be catching up with you. He'll bring you back.
If the visiograph were working, you would hear a great big bang. See a great big hole.
Have you done something to the Silver Moon and to Rocky?
Get back in there.
Juliandra will take care of you. She's on the side of the United Worlds.
But the Souza, he's on his side. Oh, I think the little fella likes you. Pinto neither.
What did you find on preliminary check, Biff?
Well, Rocky saved the trotanic missile and the Silver Moon. The damage isn't beyond repair, but it'll take time, sir.
Rocky saved a lot of things around here. Me, for instance. All of the patchwork boys, Vina.
It has to be Reno, sir. He's the only one who could have planted the explosion. And he would need Pinto Vertando with him at the controls of the spaceship he took.
Vertando escaped?
Somebody released him, sir. Vina, I've searched every place, and without a doubt, Bobby is on the spaceship XV9 with him.
Oh, Rocky, where could they have gone?
Not on a planned mission, that's for certain.
Make yourself useful. Ride the controls of Vertando.
Hey, this way. No, That way. What's the matter, little fella? You're lucky. You're Peter Hurtado's friend. Reno and you, the little fella.
You can't think that way. We've just got to get the missile back to Secretary Drake, so he can put a crew to take the missile to Tarita. It's Earth's only chance, Pinto. And if Reno succeeded in blowing up the Silver Moon, there isn't another spaceship or time to build a missile. Please, we've just got to turn back.
No, little fella.
But you won't be punished. You didn't plant the explosive. And Rocky knows what's wrong with you.
What's wrong with Peter Hurtado?
You're a coward, that's all.
Cowards, huh?
Yeah, it's in here. Rocky says you're afraid all the time. That's why you bluster and shout and do wrong things. Don't be afraid. We can handle Reno. But we've just got to turn back.
Cowards, huh? Pinto doesn't like you. And that's bad. Because Pinto can do like this.
Soon you can sign your name Rudy DeMarco, Suzard of Herculon.
Stop the wedding! Pinto Hurtado is here.
Pay your respects to my bride, Pinto. We'll join you in a moment.
Of course. Oh, Pinto forgets. Why you give him this medal?
For excellence in piloting the spaceship.
And this one?
For silence regarding the happenings on Earth.
Pinto's been thinking. It's getting colder and colder there all the time.
Perhaps you're sorry you came to Herculon?
Oh, no. Pinto is a very grateful man, and not like that little fellow we brought with us.
Keep quiet.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Quiet. Julie Andrew was told that you and I made the trip alone. The boy would tell her that DeMarco and I are against the United Worlds.
Oh, good. Pinto understands.
And don't forget, I'm here now, so you are expendable.
Juliana, you have the respects of Pinto Hurtado.
Thank you, Hurtado.
You like Pinto, huh?
Why, certainly.
You find Pinto Hurtado a good job, huh? Pinto Hurtado is very fine warrior and very brave man.
You're a coward, Pinto. A coward, coward, coward.
Our guests have arrived, Juliandra. Shall we start the ceremony?
No. Juliandra, there is one guest who is not here, and he should be.
Who, Hurtado?
Bobby, a little fella from the Space Rangers.
Bobby on Herculon?
Switch on blast off synchronizer. Best of everything, Rocky. The very best, Rocky. Thank you. Well, Clark, I'll try to bring back old Paxar's all in one piece for you. Start moving platform. Secure, Vena.
I've never felt so secure.
world only knew the importance of this moment. Bertano and the boy have ruined everything. In a moment, I would have been Suzar of Herculon.
We'll wait our turn to speak. If Juliandra is so fond of the United Worlds, you will still be Suzar. I have here the mechanism to make active the Tritanic missile. This is our bargaining power.
Of course, the Games Committee didn't know, and neither did Secretary Drake. But DeMarco and Reno have always plotted against the United Worlds. And Juliandra, Dr. Reno doesn't care a thing about the missile in the cold sun. He just wanted the spaceship to get him here.
Rudy DeMarco, Dr. Reno, you will both be imprisoned and held for the United Worlds.
What United Worlds, Juliandra? Didn't the boy tell you about the cold sun?
Yes, but I have men who can take the missile to Torreta and fire it.
Yes, you have men who can fly the spaceship, but there isn't one who can make the missile work. Try, but don't waste too much time. There's a vital part of the mechanism missing. Perhaps you can find it, but not how to fit it into the missile. Never. So you had better bargain with me. Your end of the bargain is to make Rudy DeMarco your Suzar.
The little fella comes to see Pinto Vartando.
Yes, Pinto.
You think Rocky Jones is still alive? You see him again someday?
I'm sure of it.
And what will you tell him, Bobby?
I've got to say, Rocky, you were wrong. Deep down inside, Pinto Vartando is a very brave man.
You like Pinto, huh?
Juliandra and I are going away for a while with Dr. Reno and DeMarco to fire a Tritanic missile into the sun.
Oh, that's good, good. You save a lot of people.
But Juliandra had to promise to make Rudy DeMarco, the ruling Suzar of Herculon, succeed.
Oh, that's bad. Bad. Bad for Pinto. Bad for a lot of people.
Secure. We're entering a meteor field. Might be rough. Hold a course, 2 points right.
Into the meteor field?
There isn't any. Only a single image. Spaceship, I'm sure.
Rocky Jones.
Or another spaceship with another Tritanic missile. There's no other explanation for being on the Treacher run. Correct right a point. Get ready to fire.
I'd like to throw our Tritanic missile at them.
Too bad we can't. Fire! Check radar vex. We're under attack. Yes. Image at 30 degrees. Check the Tritanic missile, Vena. See if it's all right. And secure.
Yes, Rocky?
Fire.
Wait. What's happening?
I told you we were in a meteor field. We have to blast our way through. I can't identify the image definitely, but it looks like the XV9. What? And Bobby said?
The Tritanic missile aboard, we can't chance being hit again. Give me a degree count. And be accurate.
180. 90. 45.
Go back and secure Juliandra. Until I signal we're clear of the meteors.
Fire! The image is stationary, sir. Has a shimmer. It must be hit.
We'll magnetize to the spaceship and try rescue through the airlock hatch. Before the Tritanic missile explodes.
I know what you mean. Both ours and theirs, if it's the XV9.
Are you all right, Bobby? Take Bobby back to our ship. I'll check the Titanic missile and see if it's all right.
Rocky, Juliana, Dr. Reno, and DeMarco are in the control section.
Juliana!
Rocky!
Join hands, I'll take you out. We have seconds left. Let's talk. Delaying this guy. There's flame all around the XB-9's Titanic missile. Any second now.
That gravity pull, what a tug of war.
For a few moments, I thought the old ship was going to lose it.
Well, come on, Rocky, let's go have a look around.
I'd better complete the exterior check first, Biff.
Well, let's go, Rocky.
We're on the object nearest the sun, Biff. And with the sun as weak as it is, the temperature is still 288 degrees. Do, you want your look around without a spacesuit?
Now, we'd better try them on for size.
Oh, Professor Mayberry was right. There does seem to be a crust over the sun. Well, we only have one Titanic missile to fire to try to crash through the sun. Might as well be on its way.
Well, do you need me, sir, or may I wait here?
Oh, you can wait here. I'll join you after I fire the missile.
If the missile is fired successfully, we'll be taken back to Earth as prisoners. There's only one thing we can do. Rocky, you're not going to fire the missile at the sun. At least, not until you bargain for our safe return to Herculon.
So, you can outthink a man with a weapon. All right, but I've got my fists. I've licked you before in a fight, and I'm going to do it again.
On the flight, I was reading one of Bobby's books, learning what I could about the history of Earth. There was a man once who said, everybody talks about the weather, but nobody ever does anything about it. That's all changed now.
Now it's going to get awfully hot around here. We'd better be on our way.
Be with us next week, same time, same station, when we again take you into outer space for further adventures with Rocky Jones, Space Ranger.
Well done, Star Cadets! The first phase of our mission was a rousing success! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment!
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the second phase of our mission. Captain Zero, that intrepid explorer in time and space, travels into the distant past to prevent a monarch of England from launching a treacherous attack that could change history forever. Stand by for action as Captain Zero confronts King John.
Captain Zero, research explorer in time and space. Somewhere in a remote, uncharted region of the planet called Earth stands the laboratory of Captain Zero. In this secret location, known only to a few in the outside world, Captain Zero and his associates experiment in time and space to learn from the past, to plan for the future.
Contact has been established. We now transmit you direct to the laboratory of Captain Zero. Please stand by.
Petro.
Yes, sir.
Stand by for operation of the time machine.
Yes, sir. Where to this time, Captain?
Back to the year 1215 and King John of England.
Yes, sir.
Electrode generators, 7.815. Klystron output, 4.392. Set the trilotron at 12.9916.
Yes, sir.
Ready, Jet?
Ready, sir.
Ready in the electro chamber?
All set, Captain. Let her go.
Stand by for signal. Activate the cycle reactor. Good. Cracking the fourth dimension again, projecting back into time. 1900, 1800, 17. Increase microphase 3/4 and bring up the field output. Hold it. 1600, 15, 14. Check resistance gauge.
We're heating up, Captain.
Increase icon acceleration and raise thermal level. Steady. Hold it. Going back. 1300, 1250, 40, 30, 20. Stand by. 1215. Cut the cycle reactor and lock it. Level the power, Tetro.
Wow, for a minute there, I didn't think we were going to make it.
Set the sound wave segregator and patch it into the time machine audio.
Yes, sir. Set, sir.
Now set the language rectifier to Middle English, Midland dialect.
Middle English? Is that different than the English we speak now?
Quite a bit. In fact, we wouldn't even be able to understand it. A language can change a lot in over 700 years. All right, stand by to activate the view screen. Bring up the plate currents. Increase target voltage. Check image acceleration. It's coming in. There it is. The castle of King John in London, England, in the year 1215. Stand by to refocus inside. You're going to see how the ruthless acts of a tyrant king brought about his own downfall and ended the tyranny of English kings forever.
Your Majesty.
Arise. And if you bear more complaints from the peasantry, we are in no mood to hear them.
Your Majesty, the taxes.
We shall collect our taxes in this land as often as we choose, and raise them as high as we like.
But your subjects are starving. They cannot pay.
Do not bother us with details. If they cannot pay, then take their carts and their tools.
What if they resist?
Resist? Let them try. We have already hired foreign troops to take care of such emergencies. Furthermore, we intend to raise the taxes on the London merchants. They will pay us for the privilege of doing business, or they will have no business to do.
But what of the barons? They, too, complain. Your Highness did summon them to military service, but instead of leading them into battle, Your Excellency kept them waiting and waiting.
Yes, until they were most happy to pay us a goodly fee for the privilege of going home.
Forgive me, Your Highness, but there are rumors of revolt.
Revolt? Let them try. Without a leader to unite them, we shall cut them down one by one.
'Tis rumored they have already found such a leader.
What? You mean someone dares to stand against the king? Who, man? Speak, who?
The Archbishop of Canterbury, Stephen Langton. He awaits in the South Corridor an audience with Your Majesty.
Stephen Langton. I might have known. You may go. Leave us. So, a vassal of the Pope would dictate to the King of England. We shall settle this matter here and now. We shall give audience to Stephen Langton. And if he should prove to be involved in this revolt, we would have him eliminated at once.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And see that the room is empty, but for us, we would not have the matter known.
Yes, Your Majesty.
The good Archbishop had best concern himself with matters of the Church, or he will find himself in heaven sooner than he thinks.
Jet.
Yes, sir?
Stand by to refocus to the South Corridor.
Yes, sir.
No one is safe from taxes or fines unless he can afford to bribe the king. Never has there been a man more ferociously selfish. We must be rid of this tyrant or England will perish.
I know, Fitzgerald, and I am with you.
What of the fine promises he made before his coronation? Words, empty words. He has done nothing since his coronation but plunder his own country.
I know, but now we are united, commoners, barons, and church. King John will soon be taught to respect the rights of his subjects or suffer the consequences.
But on what grounds can we gain our rights?
Look, let me show you. I have found the most precious thing. The Charter of Liberty which Henry I granted our people.
Which same rights King John has taken away.
But with this and a united people, we will soon regain our rights with further liberties as well.
But this could be war against the king.
We'll demand such a document of King John, or war against him to the death. We ask only for justice, and we'll be content with nothing less. Look, I have prepared our demands in the form of a charter, a Magna Carta, and I'm waiting now to see the king.
He will never agree to sign it.
Can you assemble the barons at once, ready to do battle against him should he refuse?
Aye. For such a cause, they will fight the king himself.
Good. Now you had best be gone.
Your risk is great, Langton, and without your leadership, I fear we would be lost.
Be not afraid, Fitzgerald. England is finally united with one resolve, a charter of liberty and law, and an end to the tyranny of kings. We cannot fail. Now go ready the barons. I must prepare my audience with the king.
Aye, and may success attend you.
Captain, if Stephen Langton keeps that appointment with the king, it may be the last one he ever keeps.
I know. I guess I'd better go back there and warn him.
How about letting me go back?
No, it's too dangerous.
But I'll be perfectly safe, Captain. And you can keep track of me on the view screen and materialize me back here if anything goes wrong.
Well, okay. But be careful.
Don't worry, I will.
Now, I'll materialize you back here just as soon as you've warned Langton.
Yes, sir.
All right, stand by. Spectrate condensers are opening. Turboid activity is increasing. Voltage is building up. Spark gaps are closing. Transforming to electrical impulses, beginning to dematerialize. There he goes. Gone.
He's gone. Captain Zero, take me back! Captain!
Spectrowave condensers are opening. Earthlight activity's increasing. Tetro, what happened?
The main condenser burned out.
Get it repaired at once. Jet stranded back in the 13th century in the castle of King John of England.
Stop that table!
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Criminy! I've got to warn Stephen Langton and get out of here.
Now we shall see who's been spying on the king. Come out of there, you, before I drag you out. Come on! Ow! You clumsy lout. You go that way. I'll go this. Rouse the palace guard.
Tetro! Tetro!
Yes, Captain?
Isn't that materialization unit repaired yet?
Not yet, sir. We're doing the best we can.
Keep it up. Get it repaired as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
No sign of him, huh? That's strange. We've searched almost the entire castle. I wonder if he would have dared go into the throne room. Come on.
Not here. But he must be somewhere in the castle. Round up your men. We'll search from ground to turret. King John will have his head for this.
And see that I'm not disturbed during my audience with the Archbishop.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I hear rumors that there's a spy abroad in the castle. Are the guards well posted?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Good. As soon as he is caught, I would have him beheaded at once.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Are you prepared to dispose of the Archbishop?
Well prepared, Your Majesty.
Good. You will await a sign from me.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You may signal the guards that he may enter. But I doubt that he will ever leave here alive.
The Archbishop of Canterbury.
Your Majesty?
You wished an audience with me?
Yes, Your Majesty.
State your business quickly.
Very well. The people of England have had enough of your tyrannical rule. The entire nation is united against you, the church, the commoners, and the barons. We demand a charter of liberty and of law.
What sort of liberty and of law does this so-called charter contain?
You will pledge your word to sell justice to no man, nor deny nor delay it. No man shall be imprisoned without a fair trial, and you will promise that no taxes shall be levied without the consent of those who must pay them.
Why, you... Along with your other demands, why do you not ask for my kingdom also? We promised nothing. While we rule England, we will never grant liberties which take from us the right to do exactly what we please.
You will sign the Magna Carta, Your Majesty, or the barons wage war against you.
Without your leadership, their unity would fall apart.
Then I will lead them.
We shall see, Stephen Langton. We shall see.
You refuse to sign this charter?
We refuse.
Then by the nobles of England, you will be forced to do so. Your armor is apparently in need of repair as well as your government.
You blundering fool. If he escapes, he'll lead the barons against me. After him, bring him back.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And this time, no ill-mounted armor will foil my plans.
Get over there with your king. There is no escape, King John. The castle is surrounded.
What do you mean by this?
We demand justice for the people, or you die.
Why, you...
Well, you'll do nothing.
Now, will you sign our Magna Carta?
Very well. For the sake of peace and to prevent bloodshed,
namely your own,
we shall grant what you wish. Set a time and place where we may meet to discuss the matter.
Where shall
the oak, Runnymede.
The 15th day of June, on the island in the River Thames opposite Runnymede.
Very well. We shall be there.
Of that, King John, we will be certain.
But we will never sign your stupid charter. You clumsy fool! If you hadn't blundered into that armor, this never would have happened.
But, Your Highness, I did not touch the armor. It moved of its own accord. Look! It moved again.
Are you mad?
No. There is someone inside that armor.
Fool!
Captain, if you're going to take me back, you'd better do it quick.
Are you satisfied?
But... I got him. Transforming from electrical impulses and beginning to materialize. Coming in. He's in. Jet, are you all right?
Man, you caught me just in time. I could almost feel that sword touch my neck.
I'm sorry, Jet. I tried to get you back here sooner, but one of the materialization units burned out. We got it repaired just in time. And it looks like we're going to have to get you a new helmet.
Yeah. But did King John sign the Magna Carta?
Stand by to move the time machine ahead. June the 15th, same year, 12:15.
Yes, sir.
Ready with the cycle reactor? Cycle reactor, on. Cut. Lock reactor. Now stand by to refocus to the camp of the Barons at Runnymede.
That if I sign this, I shall be no king. You have given me 24 overlords.
These 24 will see that you carry out the terms of the Magna Carta. You have no choice, King John, but to sign.
Sign.
Finally, it is done. Law will be the master of all in England, but that law will not be the will of the king, but the will of the people.
So the Magna Carta was the basis of English law.
That's right, Jet. And the basis of American law as well. The English Magna Carta became the model for the American Bill of Rights.
Be sure to be standing by when we again transmit you to this remote location on the planet Earth, where Captain Zero and his associates will conduct another experiment in time and space.
Great job, Star Cadets! The captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns!
Mission accomplished, Star Cadets. You've all served with valor and honor. Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, Captain Zero, and I, Captain Paxar, of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you. You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will again undertake a daring mission through time, space, and alternate dimensions. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace.